What's going on, guys? So I got another review for you. It's going to be the Galaxy Watch. So some questions that we're going to go over are, is it worth it? Okay, and then we're going to go over appearance, and then we're going to go over the build quality of it. Hang on. Okay, and then we're going to go over some features that I like, some features I don't like, what I don't like about the watch, what I like about the watch, and then some other questions that other YouTubers don't answer that I have questions for, such as how tough is the glass, and how does it hold up to hard work and not just banging it against the table or wall once in a while. So, anyway, so we're going to start this review. So let's get to it. Okay, the appearance. You know, I love this watch, and I love the way that it looks and everything else about it. So it's just a really good looking watch. You know, some people can't even tell that it's a smartwatch until they see the big black screen up close. So that's what I really like about the watch. It had silicone bands on it, and I'm just not a big fan of silicone bands. So I got some leather ones. These cost around 30 bucks at a jeweler if you can get one. I just didn't want to order one on Amazon. I wanted to see it in person first, because if you see, I actually had to punch another hole in it just to make it fit, but that's fine. So the silicone bands on it that come with it, they look good. You know, they look good. And you know, the only problem I really had with them is like after you go to clasp it or whatever, this little thing was loose, or you couldn't even get it past the first one because it grabbed onto it so bad. So it's really hard to get on and really hard to get off. That's why I didn't do it like that, or I didn't keep the band. So alright, so the appearance, you know, nice stainless steel casing with really nice dial. So, and then glass, not one scratch on it, but we'll get back to that later. You know, you had different watch faces. You know, I've downloaded a couple, which I don't really use these. You know, I keep on going back to this one. So, anyway, so there's that. Build quality. You know, build quality is great. It's not all there, but it's really good. So stainless steel dial. Okay, this little piece inside of it is stainless steel. I think it is, because it hasn't scratched or anything. You know, glass, really good. No scratches. Might be some dust on there though. So yeah, see, there's dust. Sorry about my hands. Whenever I work, it does that. It makes them flake. But yeah, no glass or scratches. Sorry, no scratches. It's the best smartwatch glass I think there is. So, because even the Apple Watches scratch and all that. It's glass back here too. Okay. The only thing I don't like is the plastic being right here. You know, I wish they would have made that either metal or glass or whatever. Not really glass around right here, because your watch bands could have cracked it or whatever, like the Moto 360, because I've had that happen before too. So, you know, I mean, it doesn't feel like cheap plastic. It's actually really, really good plastic. So, anyway, so build quality, it's awesome. You know, it's really good. So, oh, and then another thing I forgot to mention is that we're going to also that we're also going to discuss battery life and, you know, what I generally use it for and what affects the battery life and how it made an impact. So, sorry, I'm a little sick, or allergies one, but, so yeah. And then the future right here, the turning dial, it's awesome. So, and I had Spotify on here, you know, just all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and clear those out. You can go on to other videos and all that, showing you how to go through the watch and everything else, but there has been no stutter for me whatsoever and everything else. So really, really smooth watch. You know, battery, I got with the always on display off, okay, I got around, I want to say, 5.5 days before I had to charge it. So with the always on display on, I got around 2 days, and then I charged it. So, because my shift at work is from 2 to 11, so if it dies, it dies. Can't really charge it until I go to bed. So I've worn this whenever I was sleeping. It's not that bad. It's not too uncomfortable. So, and then as you saw, I mean, let's see if I can find it. So like no sleep record today, but you know, because I tried to charge it last night. So just doing this review, it's sitting at 98%. And I've used it all morning. So, but yeah, I mean, this watch is just phenomenal. I love it. But I would recommend, if you're that kind of person, I would recommend having a leather band. So, and then, you know, this leather band I got, yeah, you can't really take it off really easy. It doesn't have these little release things, but the silicone band does. They sell other ones on Amazon that do. So, and I mean, like I said, I would recommend going to a jeweler to just try out the leather bands to see if you even like the look of them on your watch. Like this one is like a brown, so not too dark of a brown, not too light of a brown. So it goes really good with the like brown, silver, and then black. Really good three-tone. But like I said, the silver with the black dial, I love it. It's a lot, in my opinion, it looks a lot better than the S3 Frontier. So, and then you got your speaker right there too. So, and then, you know, back button, and then home button, hold this down to go to Samsung Pay, you know, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, and then, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. I paid around $430 for it, $430 US, so yeah, it's definitely worth it. You know, I thought it wasn't going to be, but I use it at work for texting, calling, any notifications I might get from work to tell me to come to the back or whatever. So yeah, it works really well with that. I have a Samsung S9 Plus, so I have paired it up with that. I don't know about Apple users, I don't know how it does that, but anyway, guys, so let's see, we went over battery, build quality, appearance, and I think that's about it. So I told you what I do. Oh, the build, okay, I didn't mention this on the build quality. So, whatever I do at work, you know, people go over, like, oh, well, it does really good about standing up to the occasional bump in the wall or table or whatever. So, anyway, so, you know, I mean, that's not a very good test. So, at my work, what I do is, you know, I stalk. So, but it's constantly getting banged up against, you know, a baler, which is completely made out of steel. So yeah, it would definitely scratch the watch, you know. And then the shelves, they're also made out of metal. So I think they're aluminum or something, whatever. But anyway, I bang my watch around all the time. So, you know, the only real, no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at it. The only real damage I can see is, I don't know if it'll zoom in that much, is, you know, right there, little ding on there, you know. And then, let's see, is there anything on the dial? No, there's nothing. Oh, yeah, there's one little spot. No, y'all can't really see that. See, I mean, it's so slight you can't even tell, because it was right there. But yeah. So, what do I think about this watch? Best one Samsung's made. And I think it's the best one out there. You know, your opinions might differ, but my opinion is it's worth the money. It does what I need to do. It has really long battery life, 5 days or 6 days without charging, which is phenomenal. You know, and whatever, it tracks your steps, your sleep, your different workouts, everything you need in a watch. And then you can also go swimming with it because it's completely waterproof. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a review of the HP Pavilion X360 here pretty soon, and show you guys how it video edits and all that. So anyway, hope you guys have a good one. I will see you. Bye.